welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to share with you my maternity wardrobe essentials. For those of you who didn't know, I am currently almost 35 weeks pregnant, and I have found that there have been some pieces in my wardrobe, some new additions that are like maternity, but then some other pieces that I had before that are so essential to just getting through the third trimester, getting through your body growing. When they said to me like, oh, your body grows so much during the third trimester, I was like, yeah, like I totally get it, like I'm gonna gain weight. But no, like, wow, your body really grows and your belly really grows. And so these are some pieces that I found to just be like beyond essential. Like these are things that I wear literally every single day. Before we get into the video, if you are new, welcome. I make mommy and lifestyle videos. I upload twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start to vlog as well. I used to vlog a lot when we lived down in Florida, and I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up vlogging right before baby is here so that we can document the time, crazy time, before we become, well, when we're a family of 2 and then become a family of 3. So keep your eyes open for that. Yeah, if you'd like to be subscribed, don't forget to hit that red button down below. And let's jump into some of these maternity absolute wardrobe essentials. Okay, I'm gonna start with a bang and just start right at the top with some of the pieces that I mean, I cannot live without. And I think are, if anything, if you're gonna like go out and purchase anything, this is what you need to go out and buy. You need to go out and buy yourself some maternity leggings. Maternity leggings. So if there is someone in your life who tells you that leggings are not pants, then I'm giving you permission to, you know, maybe not like cut them out of your life completely, but especially during your third trimester, just have them not be around a lot. Because maternity leggings, I can't imagine. Like, I have maternity jeans, and yes, they're comfortable, and yes, they're stretchy, but when you're in your third trimester, especially in that last like month and a bit, 4 to 6 weeks, nothing is comfortable, and I cannot imagine having to wear anything but leggings. And the over the bump ones I found are, for me at least, the most comfortable. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be preference. Some people like the under the bump ones. I tend to like over the bump because I do feel like it provides a little bit of extra support for my belly and my back. Now, the funny thing is, when you go look at maternity leggings online, if you were to just like Google maternity leggings, or if you go to Motherhood, Maternity, Pee in the Pod, both stores that I love, but their maternity leggings are so insanely expensive, like $100. And for the longest time, I was wearing, like, I have a lot of Lululemon leggings, and I have really nice leggings, and they were fitting me, but then I reached that point where like my belly just got too big and the pants just, I didn't want to stretch them out too much. And I was like, you know, I really don't want to spend about the same price that I would spend on a pair of Lululemon leggings for maternity leggings that I probably won't wear after. Like, maybe I'll wear them for a month or 2 after the baby's born and the baby's here, but after that, like, they're not going to be part of my wardrobe. And that's when I discovered Target and the brand Isabel Maternity. Guys, if you are pregnant and are looking for an affordable pair of leggings, or affordable any like maternity clothing, anything, check out Isabel Maternity. They are Isabel Maternity by Ingrid and Isabel. I got these over the bump leggings for $20. For 20 bucks. And I'm telling you again, like, after having looked at so many pairs of maternity leggings online, finding a pair for $20 was like finding the holy grail. And they're comfortable. I'm not gonna say that like they're the best, most well-made legging in the world. They're not. But I think that they do their job. They are super opaque, so you're not gonna be able to see through them. And they're like fantastic, right? They go over my bump, they support my belly, they make my legs look, you know, relatively slender, and I feel good when I'm wearing them. And the first pair that I got actually were a size extra small, and then I recently went back to Target to buy another pair because I've entered in the phase of my pregnancy where like literally nothing fits, and I got a pair in the size small, but they both still fit. So I don't know. You definitely want to go and like try them on or like hold them up to you. But yeah, over the bump leggings, such an essential. And then I bought these other ones the other day. They're the same brand. There's Isabel Maternity. These were a little more expensive. They were $35, which I was kind of like not super, like, I didn't really want to spend $35 on a pair of maternity leggings. But again, in comparison to the other brands that I'd seen out there and their prices, these were still pretty affordable, and these are literally the only pants that fit me right now. So leggings are the only thing that I find myself wearing. But yeah, these are a little bit different because they have a low crisscross in the back. I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of new maternity leggings are starting to introduce this lower cross in the back. I don't really know why, to be honest, and at first I was a bit skeptical that I was going to like these as much as I've been loving these, because these just go like the whole band just goes straight up in the front and in the back, and these ones go quite high in the front, but I wasn't sure if like them going that low in the back was going to be comfortable. And then especially like when you're sitting down or if you're going to pick something up, you want that extra coverage in the back. But I was super pleased to to discover that they're still like the coverage is still pretty great. I haven't had any problems with these. And yeah, I think that they're a little more expensive because of the material. They're a little bit thicker of a legging than these black ones, but I would recommend either or. Like, I think that they're both fantastic. One of the biggest reasons that I love the over the bump band is because then you can go pretty long, if not your entire pregnancy, hopefully without having to buy maternity tops. So if you're like me and you have a lot of flowy tank tops, a lot of flowy t-shirts, as you get bigger, as your bump gets bigger, your t-shirts are gonna get shorter, your sweaters are gonna get shorter. And having over the bump leggings is such a luxury because the over the bump legging, the panel will cover that portion of your belly that might otherwise be sticking out if you were wearing sort of lower leggings or under the bump leggings. And so I just find that I didn't need to go out and buy a bunch of like maternity tops because I had my over the bump leggings that sort of compensated for that like little space. But if you do need to go out and buy a maternity top, I would highly recommend, let me pick it up. Oh, bending down is so difficult. I would highly recommend the, again, Isabel Maternity from Target. This t-shirt, this maternity t-shirt was $12. I can't. So affordable, so affordable. And again, in comparison, like when you're going, you know, we went to Pee in the Pod, my mom and I, our motherhood maternity, a few months ago, and all their t-shirts and their tanks are super cute, but they're so expensive. And especially with maternity tops, like how often after the baby's here, for how many months you're going to be wearing them. And then you usually like pass them down to like the next woman in your life who's pregnant, or maybe you donate them. And so I didn't want to spend like a crazy amount of money on tops, and I felt like I didn't really need to, especially with my over the bump leggings. But it is nice to have one or two maternity tops. I find that like the coverage is really nice and the stretch is really nice. And so $12 for a little black t-shirt, I mean, you can't beat it. Okay, so the last little like piece of clothing that I wanted to talk about were sports bras and like really comfortable, stretchy, like sports slash cami style bras. And I got mine from Gap. The reason that I find these so essential, one, because your boobs are growing. They're growing, they're expanding. If you're like me too, like my it's not my waist, my bust, I mean, that has just been expanding like crazy as well. And all my bras don't fit anymore. And I just found that having these in my wardrobe have been like just so fantastic. They stretch, they grow. The other reason I really love these is because my best friend who has had 2 kids told me that they make really great nursing bras as well. So if you're going to invest in like a stretchy maternity bra, it's nice to know that it can sort of double as a nursing bra as well, and that you can continue to wear it once baby's here. And yeah, these are from Gap, like I said, and I have mine in a size medium. Normally I'm like a 34, like a 34A, 34B, depending on the day. And so I got these in a size medium, and they do shrink a little bit. So this is one that I've had forever that's shrunk quite a bit. It looks pretty small now, and this is a newer one that I had. But yeah, these are so comfortable. They've been expanding with me since the beginning, which I appreciate. And yeah, I'm excited to use them like when baby's here. So I would say getting something stretchy, some sort of like maternity slash nursing bra. Essential because you're gonna be using it a lot. Essential because it's gonna feel comfortable. And toward the 3rd trimester, toward the end of your pregnancy, it's all about comfort and just feeling as good as possible in the clothes you have to be in. Okay, let's talk about shoes, because I feel like after clothing, after like you're talking about like leggings and shirts and bras, those are all great, but then like what are you putting on your feet to leave the house? And it really becomes a huge dilemma when your bump gets to a certain size because you cannot bend down to tie your shoes or touch your feet. And I found that slip-on shoes are just the most necessary things in the world. And if you are pregnant during the summertime, then you are probably lucky enough to just like throw on a pair of sandals or flip-flops and you're good to go. I'm pregnant right now and it's January, almost February. And so obviously I need something like a little warmer on my feet. I have two pairs of shoes that I really wanted to talk to you guys about and just mention because they are fantastic and they have something in common, and that is the fact that I can just slip my foot in and slip my foot out, and it's so easy. So the first are these Nike, I think they're called Folate shoes. They're amazing. These are so old and kind of gross, but I refuse to like break out my new ones just yet. One, because my feet have definitely like swelled half a size, but two, because it's like really gross out. But finding a shoe or like finding a sneaker, let's say, or a shoe in general that has some give to it and has some stretch and you can just slip your foot in and slip your foot out is so essential and so amazing. And then if you're pregnant during the winter time like me, get yourself a pair of like UGG boots or something that looks like UGG boots. Something that, again, you can just slide your foot in, slide your foot out, no fuss, not a problem. I found these to be, again, just like so perfect, especially like Uggs or any sort of boot that, you know, not the most fashionable, like cute thing in the world, but because they're so wide, they're perfect because if you're like me, your feet are probably gonna swell, and my feet like tend to get, I mean, they're pretty swollen right now. They tend to get bigger as the day progresses and goes on. But if you have shoes like these or the Flyknits that kind of expand and have that stretch, then you won't have to worry about them being too restrictive or too tight or being uncomfortable. And then the very last thing I wanted to mention are house slippers. House slippers are so fantastic. They're just so great. Again, just to provide a little bit of extra support for your feet and your ankles and your knees and your back, all of those lovely joints that are gonna start kind of feeling a little bit feeling the weight as you get bigger and bigger toward the due date. And yeah, just like I found these to be so fantastic, mostly because they're slip-ons, right? Like I can just slip them on, walk around the house, slip them off, like sit on the couch, slip them off, go to bed or whatever. The big theme here is just ease, like just getting your foot in, getting your foot out without having to bend down. So absolutely necessary. These are both UGG slippers. Just whatever slippers you have in your house are fantastic. Or if you don't have slippers, like I would say definitely go out and get a pair because they do just feel nice on your feet as well. And I think these ones are so cute with the little pom-poms. Adorable. These are a little bit older. These are slip-ons, right? They have that tiny little lip in the back, but I just like push that down. Probably ruin them, but you know what I mean. Now they're slip-ons. And so yeah, definitely get yourself a pair of slip-on slippers and slip-on shoes. And guys, those are all the pieces that I find so absolutely essential in my like maternity wardrobe. These are the pieces that I, again, literally wear every single day. And when I was like putting together this video and thinking about this video, I didn't want to just like throw a bunch of like maternity things at you and be like, you have to buy this maternity sweater, or like you have to buy this maternity XYZ, because again, maternity things are pretty expensive. And honestly, I've done pretty well with wearing a lot of my own clothing and wearing a lot of my own shirts. And I feel like if you get these, like if you get the maternity leggings, the over the bump leggings, if you get the little sports bras, if you get like 1 or 2 maternity tanks or tops, like you can really maximize the pieces that you already have in your wardrobe and make do with what you have, in addition to like some of these maternity pieces that are gonna obviously like grow with you and make sure that you feel comfortable. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you all really soon. Bye guys.